All right, what's going on, guys? Gonna do some live trade journaling while I'm forward testing uh my strategy. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Let's get rid of this. This is from earlier trade. We'll probably finally go ahead and hit this draw on liquidity. Let's see. And this is demo trading while I'm forward testing this. All right. And I got, let's see. So I am expecting price to go. So let's throw that on here. Oh, so, so I'll be aiming for initially. Let's see if we can get it. Let's just check, make sure. Alright, I am live. See what we have tapping in. Man, this is all right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, real quickly, just to go over my overall bias for the day. I won't get into my weekly bias. But see, yesterday's candle, it it did sweep both highs and lows. However, it closed bearish, but it closed bearish after price. Uh, I would say the buyers fought back. So I'm expecting for this daily drawing liquidity of $21,340.50 to be the algo target. It may or may not be hit today. I've shared that with you guys before. Typically, these daily algo targets will be hit, if not the current week, the following week. Um, Overall, um, kind of expecting price to actually come back down. So on the 4 hour, I kind of have this set up as a market maker sell model. Right, so we were in this buy model. Um, and let me reverse this. We were in this buy model. However, I think it's time for a pullback. So here on the 4 hour, kind of expecting another fair value gap around $21,008.75, and this is on here on the micros. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. We're just gonna do this scalping method here. Um, so my method, all right, it's the TMTF method is what I'm calling it, but you may see was that the MMXM trader. He has a method called the next candle or the next day candle theory. It's very similar to that. You may also see guys talking about the CRT method and the CIT, um, candle range theory and candle impulse theory. I lean more towards the candle impulse theory. That's pretty much how I get my weekly, my monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour. That's just how I get my biases, period. Using basically how one particular candle closes in uh, relative to the previous candle. Okay. Um, so our 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. candle, uh, it swept the 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. candle and closed above. So I'm looking for prices to head higher, and I'm looking for basically a breaker block or a change in the state of delivery um, to take place between um, 1:59 and 6 p.m. So could be here forever, but um, that is just how it goes. So maybe I'll come here on the 5 minute and look for a breaker. Um, but I share with you guys how I do my algo targets. So if we start from back, even if we start from back here, all right, this 1 o'clock candle swept the low of the 12:55 candle, all right, and it closed above it. So we were expecting this high is $21,091 to be an algo target. We did not get it on this candle, but we got it on this candle, all right, which is the 110 candle. The 110 candle closed above the 105 candle, so we are expecting the 110 candle's high to be an algo target, and we did get it on the 115 candle. The 115 closed above the 110, so we were expecting the 115 candle's high to be an algo target. We did not get it at the 120, but 120 added to the narrative. It swept the low of the 115 candle and closed above. So we were expecting this high as well as this high to be an algo target. We did not get it at 125. This was an inside candle, so we're still expecting the high of 115 to get tapped into. And we did get that at 130. 130 closed above 125. So we're expecting the 130 high to get tapped. And we did get that at 155. Okay. The 155 candle swept the high of the 130 candle and closed below. So we are expecting this as an algo target to get hit. All right, which will give me more confluence that I am looking for price to trade below the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. candle close. Okay. Let me see. Do I have that in as I don't have algo target. So let's just do sell side liquidity. I'm gonna do this, that, and I'm just gonna put that in as AT. for algo target, and I'll just save this to T. All right, so that's the algo target. Um, so this was an inside candle, so we're still looking for 155 low. All right, this swept 140 and closed below the high. It swept the high and closed below the high, so we're expecting this as an algo target as well. This closed above, so we're expecting this high, which it was met. This closed above, so we're expecting this high to be an algo target. So I would want to see price come down, get these targets, um, possibly tap into this fair value gap right here, and then maybe head up to our TP for partials, and then maybe closing out fully here. Okay. Um, so put that in as an algo target. All right. So this is an inside candle, so we're still expecting this algo target to be met. This candle right here, the 205 candle, it swept the high and closed below. So we were expecting that low to be an algo target, which we see that it has been met. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that black. And that's current time where we are now. Um, so that's pretty much where we are. That's what we're waiting on, and we'll see how this plays out. I was in a trade earlier and took a couple of partials and got stopped out at the just before 2 p.m. here. So which is fine because we got stopped out in profit. So now we're trading this new 4 hour. Excuse me. So we'll see how this plays out. Based on this, you can take trades um, a candle at a time. Um, let's say, for instance, here could have bought in here, but it would have been a very short trade. She would have been aiming for that high. You would have got it, but wouldn't have been a lot of money. So that's why I do it on the 4 hour candle to kind of give me a large enough range. Um, and let me annotate some of these here. So 4 hour bullish, fair value gap, as well as this one, or busy. So we're kind of stuck in between these two higher time frame PD arrays. So it looks like we're on the right side of the curve for this market maker buy model. So you can see right here at the point 25, we did get a tap into here. So between, um, I'll just say it like this. Well, I won't get into that, but yeah. So we did get our fair value tap into here. Um, we did not get a order block tap here yet, so I want to see price come back and then maybe just start to give us a consolidation, maybe see a change in state of delivery or some type of order block entry that will further support price to go up and to possibly give us an entry around here. And then we should begin to see price just kind of uh, march forward and pull off into here. I will do a video at a later time on how to use that, how to set it up, how to use it, all that good stuff. If you guys are looking, I do trade with Apex. If you guys are looking to get any accounts with them, feel free to use the link that I have posted um, inside the chat right there. You don't have to, but it'll be great for your support. All right. So this low swept, I'll say it like this, the 210 low swept 205's low. And of course, we were looking for that high to be an algo target, and it's been hit. Want to see price go ahead and take this algo target, which is also a swing high here on the 5 minute, and maybe push down and give me a entry. Um, Below, let's see, where did I put? It must be in line with this. Let's see. Oh, why is that? I don't need it to extend to the left. So I'm gonna save that. All right. Where's that 4 hour? Okay. So again, I'm looking for an entry below $21,182. That is the 4 hour candle close. So I want to see price give me an entry below there on the 5 minute. I have been trading on the 15 minute. As long as it does not go up and hit $21,241.50, I will continue to uh, wait for price to come lower. Trying to get this to copy. It's not. So that was an algo target. It was hit. I'm doing my best not to put a bunch of lines on here. So we're just waiting now. The waiting game. Oh, we were so close. Still got a minute and a half, so it's very possible we could go ahead and get that. Love to see it sweep and close below. All right, that algo target was met. Wait for the next one to form. See how this closes in two, one. All right. So this is the new algo target. It also closed above this swing high. So it looks like the market maker buy model is playing out. Again, the point of origin is $21,252.25. But my uh, TMTF concept, the target is for $21,241.50. So I really don't want price to get there before coming back to give me an entry. However, that is after the fact of this market maker buy model uh, being in play. So we'll see if we can get price just to kind of Well, not if we get it, but we'll see if price will give us our entry before completing this model. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. And it's very possible we could get a sell model within this buy model. So, and that we may see uh, come back and give us our entry. But as far as this 5 minute market maker buy model, we did get our low risk entry here at 120. So I really did not see a order block entry around here. Um, so again, we just need price to come back under $21,182 flat and give us a entry to take price minimally up to $21,241.50. I'll make this a little larger for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off because I'm really not trying to trade any market maker models. But I will vouch for market maker models, buy and sell. And again, like I told you guys, I will be coming in a later video to show you guys how it is. I easily and more effectively trade those models. All right, let's see if price could manage to close below the 120 candle. If not, then we'll be looking for the high of this candle to be our algo target as well as the high of the 120 candle. What is it all, man? Let's see. Clone is control drag. Well, gotta select it first, I bet. Oh, I don't know. All right, so 125 swept 225 swept 220 and closed above the low. So we're looking for the high of 225 to be an algo target as well as that one. Go ahead and mark that. Now, 225 body did close below 220's body. And it actually engulfed the high as well. So we could see price go ahead and start pushing down, leaving these two algo targets. And again, we're looking for entry below 21,182 So we can target 21 to 41.50. Fan up. Actually sitting here in my truck for a little peace and quiet for you guys. TMI, right? TMI. We don't have any other sell side algo targets until 21,156 flat. Um, so again, we just need to come down and I mainly look for breaker entries. So I'm going to put let's change the name of this stream. It's not going to be changing for right now. So okay, well, let's see. Yeah, session. It's like watching paint dry, right? Maybe I need to do some mobile gameplay. All right, so that algo target has been hit, and the other algo target has been hit. So we'll go ahead and take those off. We'll see how it treats this swing high right here. Again, I'm looking for entry below $21,182. I'm just going to take a look at the left side of the curve here. Um, Looks like we're just kind of going into, we have a low resistance liquidity run here. So probably, let's see, what is that? $21,252.25 is the point of origin for this market maker buy model, which is above the 4 hour TP that I'm looking for again. So I'm hoping that it does not complete before it gets up to my TP, because I want this to come down and again give me a entry to get into. And I'm trying to keep this large enough so you guys can be able to see it, so you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. Just try to put this together, be about there. All right, 20 more seconds for this 5 minute candle. All right, and it looks like we're probably gonna fail to get above that swing high, which could start to give us lower prices. All right, so let me see. The high on this candle is 21. No, excuse me. The close on, yeah, the high on this candle is 21,198.25. The close on this candle is 21,198. So it did close below. So that low should be an algo target, and hopefully price will begin to move lower to give us an entry below $21,182. Let's change this back to the crosshairs. Now this is a pretty long wick, so of course well, I shouldn't say of course, because you may not know, but the consequent encroachment, which is 50% of that wick, um, is a target. Since we're here on the 5 minute, you don't want to see a 5 minute candle close above that level if you're expecting for price to go lower. And so I'll just leave that on there and um, see what price does relative to the consequent encroachment of that week. So it's larger. Seems to be respecting it right now. And so that's just these consequent encroachments of these wicks are draws on liquidity. I do consider them as algo targets as well. Um, but again, if you're looking for lower prices, you don't want to see it close above. If you're looking for higher prices, you want to see it close above. I'm looking for lower prices, so I'm just waiting on just signatures and price to tell me that hey, the algo is gonna head lower. Again, which could possibly give me an entry below 21,182 flat. And then 10 seconds left in this 5 minute candle. Let's see what it is. Just want to see here while we're still waiting. Okay. What is all of this? Rebound, rebound. I don't know. So get it, get that off of there. All right. So it looks like we're gonna go ahead and respect the consequent encroachment of that wick, at least for that candle. 240 swept 235 high and closed below. So we're looking for the low of 240 to be an algo target. So maybe we'll see price to start to turn around towards us getting below 21,182. Consequent encroachment has been met, so I'll black that out because it was successful in meeting its objective. These algo targets have been hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'll leave one on there to place for the next one. And I really want to see price come down below 21,182. Maybe give us, sorry guys, maybe give us a breaker block entry, something like this, so we can take it up. Oops. Take it up to our TP. What I was trying to draw out at the time. See price come down below. Maybe tap into this 5 minute fair value gap. Give us something like this. And we'll take it up to the TP there. Right. We slept the low of 240. We'll see if it closes below and gives us a lower algo target, sell side algo target. Now, if you guys really wanted to, you could really scalp this like 13 points on that one. Um, could have had you would have got stopped out. All right, let's see what this gives us. All right, so we swept the low of 240 and closed above it. So the high of 245 is an algo target. $21,204 flat. So I I'm not gonna say I don't like, but I want to see um price start giving us sell side algo targets again to go ahead and start pushing below 21,182. And I'm only bearish to go up based off of the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 4 hour candle. Man, I've got everyone calling me right now. So make it a change in state of delivery. And that will be here. And that can be the first sign of a market maker submodel. So downside. But I don't think determinants will be reached. I don't want it to be reached, rather, because of my 4 hour bias. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you guys heard me talking to my son or not. All right, so this close below, so 250's low is an algo target, which is again good for me. Go ahead and leave. I wanted to go ahead and leave this algo target open for right now. Got a small volume imbalance here. So yeah, price still has work to do up here, but again, I want to see it to come down below 21, 182. All right, that algo target has been met. Black that out because that has successfully met its objective. This volume imbalance, as well as this algo target, as well as this swing high, just lets me know that the algo has things to do up here, which that's where our TP is. So uh, that's all good. All that's good. We have algo targets to the downside as well. I don't see any other algo targets. Um, But let's say we're finishing up with that range, and that's our current dealing range. Let's see where discount is. Discount is 21,133. Is that what it is? Something like that. So we could see price come all the way down here before ending up. Man, I will say this. I am thankful for ICT just bringing all of this to our attentions. Grateful because he did not have to do that, but I am very grateful for that man. So if we get this to close, if this closes right now, or if we get price to close below 21,190.75, that would be our change in the state of delivery. If we get it to close below 21,184.75, that could be our breaker block setup, which will also give us a unicorn setup. So we'll see. We will see. Breaker, and then this would be the fair value gap. All right. So we got our change instead of delivery. Um, we have a close below 250. New algo target is 255. Probably can see price trade up into here. And if I go ahead and set this up for my market maker sell, you're going to want to see low risk entry around 2172. And so we may not be able to get our entry during the stream. Let's get this off of here because it's too cluttered. I'll leave that. I'll go ahead and take this off so you guys can see that. And again, you would need a close below here to actually, consider this a breaker, which is 21,184.75. I have seen some guys just kind of like do like the body close, but this is also a change in state of delivery um, entry. So we had a change in state of delivery at the closure of this up close candle with this series of up close candles, and you got your retest. So I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you can take a sell here. Stop loss. My stop loss would go just above here, and I would probably target, what you can do, 2R, or you can do structure. Does it want to give me two? And we'll do 2.5. But again, my 4 hour bias is bullish, so I am just waiting for, I'm waiting for a bullish setup below 21,182. I'll go ahead and get rid of these things here because it's not really what I'm looking for. I'll leave the hypothetical change in state of delivery trade. All right, so 3 o'clock swept and closed below the high of 255. So the low of 3 o'clock is an algo target. Right now, this high is no longer well, it's not a protected high because its first touchdown pass this swing low, it rejected, so we might see price come back up to this algo target at 21,204 flat. But I don't want it because I want to see price to come down lower to give me a bullish entry. Let's see what that 4 hour is looking like. Here we got a wick down here. So we swept 3 o'clock's high. We'll see if we keep that selling pressure, which I know is taboo to talk about in the same sentence as ICT. All right, so that algo target has been hit or met. Let's see how 3 o'clock, how this handles the 3 o'clock candle slow. right, so that algo target has been met as well. Again, we're waiting for price to come down below 21.82, but it's already tapped into it now. So it's very possible if price wanted to, can go ahead and give me my bullish setup, but I like to see it come down a little bit more and then go up for my setup. But as you guys can see, implementing the algo targets based off of the previous candle, you can scalp this thing like crazy, be in and out of trades, depending upon how you like trading. If you like the high frequency, um, if you want to go down to the 1 minute or the seconds chart, um, you can be in and out of scalps just like that. So far, the hypothetical change in state of delivery uh, trade is kind of holding. So, did we get down to 181.75? Yeah, we did. So that algo target has been met. Let's see how this candle closes. Now, this has swept both sides. You could wait for the next one. But typically, for me, if it sweeps both sides, and in this instance, if it closes bearish, this is the new algo target for me. So, so again, I like to see these algo targets to remain open, just for right now, because that's just gonna give me more conviction on price heading to the upside once I get my bullish entry below 21,182. We also have this long wick right here, so we can mark out consequent encroachment here, and like I have here, you don't want to see candle close above. Don't want close. I'll just say past. I'm just gonna say that. If you were taking this change in state of delivery trade, I would say partials would be here. Partial here as well. But we're waiting for price to give me what it is that I'm looking for. So I am watching price to the upside now. If I go ahead, because we've already tapped 21,182. Um, if we get a breaker block set up, then I will go ahead and take it up to 21,241.50. Again, I'm overall bullish for the next 4 hours, which We have what, about 45 minutes, about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 45 minutes, something like that, left in the market. So we'll see. You guys have any questions, feel free to post them while I light another cigarette. Every time I do that on stream, it reminds me of Lil Wayne's little signature before he raps. You hear the lighter flicking. You hear him flicking the lighter, taking that inhale, and then he spits. I'm gonna have to start doing that when we start catching these points. All right, so let's see if this change in state of delivery, if the partials play out. Which is, I didn't take it, but I was just annotating that, hey, if you're looking to take something to the downside, that would be the time to do so. All right, so 310 closed below 305, so the low of 310 is an algo target, which you guys see has been hit right here, 21 180.50. That algo target has been met. So we have closed below 21 182 flat. So I am looking for price to give me a bullish entry. So if we take a look at the current dealing range, just gonna do it like that. You are looking for, I'll just do that. Dealing range, equilibrium. I'll make that black. So 21 133 flat will be a good entry for me. And let's say this was a smaller market maker buy model or sell model, excuse me. Let's go ahead and throw that fib on here. You want to see a fair value gap created around 21 176.25. Oh, I did that. I'm sorry. So fair value gap around 21 171.75. Let's make sure this anchored correctly. So let's see if we get a fair value gap around 21 172. I'm sorry, it should be 21 172 flat. Now, if you were trading that change in state of delivery after partials have been met, I would just go to break even. And that's again only if the market maker sell model wants to play out. And I would probably actually go down to the dealing range equilibrium. It's where I would want to go to. And again, taking partials at this algo target of 21,156 flat and an algo target of 21,144 flat. All right, so 315 swap and close above 310's low. So the high of 315 would be an algo target. See if it hits it or if it's gonna leave it open. All right, so it hits it. So that could have been a little easy scalp for you. 3 points. Again, I don't want to see this market maker um, sell model. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm just saying that for the stream because I do want to get in and get out while I'm on stream. But of course, yeah, you know if you spot them, then yeah, you want them to play out for your trades. But just for the stream, I kind of want my buy setup to hop in. So, a little less than 3 minutes left on that candle. It's current candle. And basically, if I don't get a setup by 4 p.m., that's pretty much it. And then I typically will look for Asian session to trade ICTs. Oh, guys, I have an important phone call coming in that I have to take, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I appreciate you guys, and I'll be